Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. Because we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week. The Maryland Terrapins taking on the 11th ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking to throw. It's Edwards. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exact.
Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Makes the ground. It's Smith. Matt will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
QB decides to keep it here. Picks up the first and is still going. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And here's the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to pass, it's Edwards. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Terrapins hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up. And sometimes you can get...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving him more speed on the field on that third down and long.
The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And that catch is hauled in. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the single back. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
To throw, it's Edwards. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Dropping back. It's Edwards. Makes a quick grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the...
Offense operating from the pistol. Off the play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Howard. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That one sails incomplete. Threw it too far.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be weighed.
The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. A quick juke. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. 1st down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's an out route. The catch made.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Edwards. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back.
Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They're going to run it. Eludes a tackle. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. There's a 1st and 10 play. Give it to the back again. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Edwards. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Terrapins will try to keep this drive moving. Looking to chuck it again. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. They're There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. And the Terrapins will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And the freshman making an impact play there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll give it to the running back. Finding space at the 20. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
You know, even though that these guys are...
The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. They've got him. It's a sack from the defense.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play.
Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And he'll set up to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go. 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Dropping back, it's Edwards. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. On the run here, lets it go. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Boy, the offense...
So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either way after that loss. They have regrouped and responded really well.
Yeah, I think it's important to reference that loss, Chris, from a few weeks ago, but that's now a distant memory. This team right now is firing on all cylinders, and it's going to be exciting to see how they close out the season and see if they can make a run and see if they can make it tough on the CFP committee on whether or not they get a shot.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 10 team of the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it from the gun. Jukes to get free.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Jukes, the defender, gets brought down after a solid gain. A gain sets up a third down play. And they hand it off to the back. He shreds the tackle. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Fights his... The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, the way to the end zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Can he get there on the ground? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things...
The offense starts with excellent field position.
29 Philly, 2-9.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on a screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. He's looking to scramble. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle is made, and that's good for a first down to the 47. The offense really clicking here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll throw it now. Grab down the middle. It's Bell.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Receiver in motion now. Looking for the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Oh, a reverse. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Got him, he's sacked.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to...
And it's a bunch formation. First play of the drive to come out throwing. Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's second down now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Makes a spectacular diving catch. The tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And so far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through three quarters. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35. 1st and 10 play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. The Bulldogs looking to count the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Now the try for 2.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the...
And he's taken down, doesn't get rid of the ball, and the 2-point conversion does not work.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Georgia, 29.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field.
Pound 55, weak. Alert, alert. Ready.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. A change of direction. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. And 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards and sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
3rd down coming up.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd. Offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And it works. The 1st down to the 35.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Well, that's college football. You're going to have your highs and lows. They had big expectations today, Kirk. They just fall short. Couldn't get it done.
Well, Chris, we sat down and talked to them, and you're right. They put a lot into this game. I think they were very confident that they had everything that it took to be able to win this football game. And now they're going to have to put this one behind them, learn from the mistakes, move forward, and still have a great season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.
Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. And for the better part of a century, the Sooners and Longhorns have defined conferences, national titles, and how regions of the country are perceived based on the outcome of this game. When these two meet, everybody pays attention. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Oklahoma Sooners taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking for space, it's Achuk. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. The Sooners racing to the line in a hurry up. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Looking to move it through the air. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McIntyre. Makes the catch and knocked down. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits.
They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Gets rid of it. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Touchdown, Longhorns! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it, can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Just the ability to move the chains, keep the drive going, sort of quintessential efficiency from a Sooner quarterback.
And from a Sooner offense because, Reese, they keep the drive going, but what does that do? Most Oklahoma teams over the years, we see them go fast, and they wear you down throughout a football game. So the quarterback play on those completions that move the sticks, that make you play 3 more plays, 4 more plays, 5 more plays, and just wear you out.
Fires to the tight end. They get him down after he makes the catch. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not looking quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Got a man, it's Anderson. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down.
And you don't see that often when you run.
He couldn't connect on that 54-yard field goal attempt, and now they'll have it 1st and 10 from the 37. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. There's always been a lot of flash and sizzle to the Oklahoma offense, but it's built on being tough.
Yeah, and especially the great teams. The great teams that you think about in Oklahoma past, the ones that were in the national championship or in the playoff, those are teams that can run the football, be physical. It all started there.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. To throw, it's Arnold. Snags it over the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 1st down for the offense. Looking for space. It's Allchuck. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll go right back to the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. He'll pull it on the read. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Here comes the hurry up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, a statement run in the red zone to the 13. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wide out in motion. Trying play action. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. To the air, it's Arnold. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. A lot of chapters in this rivalry. They've been in different conferences, they've been in the same conference, and now they're going to the SEC to elevate this feud.
And I feel like it just takes rivalry games in the SEC to a whole new level. Right? When you think about Texas and Oklahoma, you think about past Heisman Trophy winners and national championships. And now, David...
Offense set on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Oh, what a cut! At midfield, he's got room. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Off play action on 1st down. Oh, spin move. And he picks up the 1st down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Quarterback on the keeper. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they...
first down for this offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Arnold. He looks that one in nicely. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. First down to start the drive after the break. On the run, it's Acha. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Sooners head it quickly to the line.
You know, every running back thinks about the 100-yard barrier every time they take the field. And this guy, you know he's got it in his mind. He might be the only one in the stadium right now that knows he's got 97 yards rushing here in the fourth quarter. You know he is begging his coach just for one more carry to get that mark.
Looking to throw on second down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Offense, quick tempo. Now the play fake. Buying some time. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ballgame, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking for a crease to the left. He breaks a tackle. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. DB's right up on the receivers. Release to the back. He makes the grab. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He'll try to take it back. The 30. Running inside the 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, this offense is trying.
This game always brings out the best in both teams, but today, Jesse, Texas' best was a little better.
And this is a win for them that's going to help their recruiting. Coaches are going to get paid for. But most importantly, David, Texas gets bragging rights for another whole year.
A whole year of bragging. And a whole year of telling OU fans, you're not as good as us. You can throw up the hook 'em horns. You can do it with pride. A lot on the line every year in the Red River rivalry.
It may not be a crown, but it's a hat, and it is golden. In this latest edition of the Red River rivalry, it goes to Texas. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Until next time, that'll do it for this edition of EA Sports College Football. Now it's time to pack your bags and head off. Oh, and before I go, welcome to your freshman year. It's time to spend the skill points you have already earned to upgrade your player. Additionally, each week, you will need to manage your workload. Activities like practice will earn you coach trust. And as your coach trust increases, you can improve your spot on the depth chart and gain more play calling flexibility. Now, let's get to work.